Morning, guys. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anybody gets on, or you can watch this video later. I want to talk about real quick. This is obviously day one of me being on my own officially from Hotshot Construction Services. I do want to, give thanks to the companies that's supporting me and has put me out in the forefront. I'm partnered with Thomas Building Supply in Livingston. I'm also partnered with Lansing Building Supply, and they're in Houston by the Galleria. And I'm also with Therma-Tru, which is a big door window company. And then I'm also partnered with Provia as well, which Provia is not real prevalent down here right now. They're mainly up north, but they're starting to come on down this way. It's a beautiful company. Their customer service is bar none compared to everybody else, and that's everybody that I've been partnered with is all about that. It's all about customer service. But I want to thank you for the support that I've already been getting from my friends and family, and people that I haven't even met yet. So that's on, that's found this website. So I appreciate that. I want to talk about real quick the importance of choosing a pro window door installer over a general contractor. I've been having conversations with other general contractors, and a lot of them, some of them know that they know how to do doors, they know how to do windows, they know how to do it. The difference is, this is what I do every day. It's what I've been doing every day for a number of years now. One thing is, as a homeowner, if you're asking that general contractor how to set a door, he's going to tell you this, and this. And I've noticed through demoing hundreds of thousands of doors, the good majority of them that have been put in by contractors use the ever famous liquid nail. The problem with that is, once that liquid nail dries, it gets hard, it gets brittle. Let me go over there. It gets hard, it gets brittle. There is no water barrier there. So in that, as it dries and water starts creeping in, obviously during Harvey, that's unprecedented, that's out of our control. But as a general rule, any given rain, I was finding customers that were getting water underneath their door. So I pull up the threshold, and what's there? Lo and behold, liquid nail. Liquid nail is not a water barrier. Liquid nail is an adhesive. That's why professionals use silicone. Silicone is a water barrier. So little things like that, and I found this trend yesterday. I was talking to a couple contractors, and then I bumped into some customers that's going into a big box store, and they were looking for the ever famous copper door seal. There's only one place I know to get that, and it's on the other side of Houston. Lowe's don't sell it, Home Depot don't sell it, Ace Hardware don't sell it, your other supply houses, they don't sell it. It's the copper seal that runs next to your wood door, right when your door shuts, that little copper seal, or sometimes aluminum. Contractors are ripping that out, or they're destroying it as they're cleaning it out and trying to make a door fit now that it's swelled up. There's only one good fix. Replace the door. The door swelled up. It has, all that nasty water that's into the wood of the door. Real fix, change the door. It's that simple. If you want to replace just the jambs, if you want to replace just the seals and just the threshold, the only places to get those thresholds that come up, an inch and a half, 2 inches, and that type of threshold that you have, the only place you can go is Holster Weather Strip. I'm also partnering with them as well. It's the only place you can get it. So, that I know of, and like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and that's all I do. So, my solution, obviously, the best solution, in my opinion, is to change the door. By the time you spend the $25 per jam to replace the jam, so you're $75 in, you gotta have 3 to do it. And then you're rehinging the door and redoing the threshold and all that work. By the time you pay the labor, by the time you pay for material, you could have bought you a new door and had it installed. It's sucks. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And then you don't have any more water issues from the residual from Harvey. You don't have any of that. It's done. It's out of your house. You're going to get a better seal. You're going to get a better, it's going to be a copper, not the copper seal. You're going to have the foam seal. It's going to be a better seal. So I'm not saying that GCs don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying that at all. A lot of the GCs know what they're doing, and they're really good at what they're doing. However, you don't take a truck to a hobby shop to get an oil change. And I say this because I learned this the hard way. There's like a lot of friends, family, a lot of our fellow custodians are learning this as well. They're learning it the hard way. They're giving all their money to these general contractors. These general contractors are really kind of doing the best they can, but it's just a lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, and on certain aspects. These guys, and like I said, I talked to a general contractor last night, and it was just the overall questions. You could tell that they had a lot of questions, and they couldn't get the answers that they wanted until they met me, and I gave them more than enough information and more than enough knowledge. So I learned this the hard way a while back. I took my truck into a quick lube change location, and now I drive a diesel, and there's separate filters in different locations that got to be changed, regularly. So I take my truck into this lube center. He does basically, think of the lube center as your general contractor, right? He can change oil and oil filters on anything. Is the way they advertise. They even advertise for diesel oil change. They even advertise. So I'm like, great, awesome. I pulled in there. Hey, I need my oil change for my diesel truck, and I'm there for an hour and a half. And I'm just like, what is going on? So I pop my head through the door as I'm looking at this mechanic working, and he was working on the upper left fender of my wheel well, up inside the underneath the hood. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to take this cap off. I'm like, man, don't take that cap off. That's my water separator. So diesels have a water separator that go from from the manifold into right past the manifold. He's taking that cap off. My year model, the only place I can get those filters besides going through Amazon is the dealership. Okay, AutoZone, all those other guys don't sell it. Now this is a general facility that changes oil and filters for vehicles. They advertise for diesels. Okay. The problem was the guy that was working on my truck was not diesel certified. He was not diesel trained. He was one of the guys that was there working. So I got an unqualified guy working in a facility that's advertising to do the work, working on my truck. Needless to say, he messed my truck up. Needless to say, it cost them $150 to change out my filters, because that's not what I went in there for. That's not what I wanted. Because he broke the seal that holds that cap in. And once you take that cap off, you can't reuse that seal. You have to replace that seal. So lack of knowledge is what cost them that money and what cost them that job. It cost me from not ever going back there again. I found out later after talking to the owner that the diesel mechanic wasn't on duty that day. Not good to tell me. So, and I say that example for this. It's the same thing as going to these general contractors. Be sure, be 100% sure, if you question their ability in any way on a door or a window, call me. I will help you out. I will help you out free of charge. I don't care. I want it done in your home correctly. If you question it. If you really question it, tell them you want to go through me. Other than that, like I said, I'm always available. So like I said, there's good contractors out there. They know what they're doing. I know quite a few of them that I would refer, and I would let them do doors all day long. I have no problem with that. And and they know when they get in a situation, they'll call me and I'll walk them through it. Some great guys, awesome guys. I love them to death. But there are some out there that say they know how to do it because they're that general lube facility, and they're thinking that they're going to be able to squeeze one by and get in, get out, and get it done. And instead of basically being a smart business owner and letting the customer know, hey, my diesel guy's not here today. Let's set up an appointment for you to come back and do your, get your oil change done correctly. Long story short, in that situation, I made that homeowner send his diesel mechanic all the way out to my house to fix my truck. The location was in Porter, New Caney area. I'm not going to say the company's name because I'm not like that. I'm not going to badmouth another company. But I made his diesel guy drive from New Caney, Porter, all the way to Goodrich, which is about 45 minutes one way. I told him pack a lunch and come on. So, and all like I said, I'm not replacing the filter because that dude jacked it up. So, and you guys as a homeowner should not be having to replace a door or replace a window or replace your flooring 2 years from now, or replace door seals, or window seals 2-3 years from now because that GC jacked it up. And that's ultimately what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, be smart, use wisdom as a homeowner. Think about, you hire contractors, they're, as a general contractor, he's a general contractor, just like a general lube location. Yes, he knows what he's doing as a general rule. However, he subs out all the AC work. If he's doing it legal, he subs out all AC work. If he's doing it legal, he subs out all plumbing work. If he's doing it legal, he subs out all electrical work. The reason being on those three is that in the state of Texas, you have to be licensed to do those. You have to take a certification test. You have to carry a license to do that. So, unfortunately, in doors and windows, it's not required. General contractors, not really required. So, in that, like I said, and that's why I'm saying I know I'm making this video long. I'm sorry. Hopefully you watch all of it. But be smart. Utilize it. I'm here. If you're on this group or you know people, send them to me. I'll guide them and direct them in the way that I see fit. Whether it's, profit for me or profit for somebody else. I don't care about the dollar amount. Profit is not, that's irrelevant. What I'm trying to bring is customer service. That's why I partnered with the people that I partnered with, is because they're all about customer service. The money will come, the clientele will come. I'm not worried about that. What I'm really worried about is customer service and making sure that the homeowners are taken care of. I know I got some business guys out there that's going to, bombard me with, oh yeah, da 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 da. I don't care. Go away. This is my business. This is how I'm going to run my business. I'm going to run my business by looking after the customer, and that's why my motto is the same motto that I use that was instilled in us in the Air Force: service before self, excellence in all we do, and integrity first. So hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and do what you got to do, and get the word out there. If you need anything, give me a call, 281-914-3259. If I don't answer, I will call you back. Thanks. Bye.